Hi, my name is Elizabeth, and this is my friend Iznoush. And the place she was trying to convince me to go to is called Istanbul, and it's on the west side of Turkey.
It has a lot of history. It's really rich in that, even if you're a Muslim, Christian, Jew.
There's a lot of different communities there. There's Jewish community, there's Muslim. Basically, it's a very integrated place. When I first heard about Turkish Muslims, the first thing that automatically came to mind was the different divisions and distinctions among the two groups and the stereotypes that each group has towards each other.
They're nothing like us. They're really religious and they came straight from Turkey.
What I've been hearing from the media.
The Middle East and the wars that are happening there right now.
In the world, there's a lot of racism and discrimination, and when you get to know them better, you start changing your ideas and thoughts and turning them into positive thoughts.
It started in a really unique way. Thanks to our elected official, our friend Steve Simbrowitz, our local assemblyman, who was the one to introduce us. He was the catalyst for this program.
So much commonalities between our community and the Kings Bay Y community. Those are the common grounds that brought us together.
There's a natural affinity towards the Turkish American community. They live with the Jewish community here in Sheepshead Bay. We share the same goals, the same educational goals for our kids.
I learned a lot about the Turkish culture and what the teens like to do. I learned that if I can't remember how to say thank you in Turkish, I can always say tea, sugar, and dream really fast. When we sat down and drank coffee, I really liked that we had to take our shoes off before entering the room because it had a more at-home feeling, so to speak. Overall, I enjoyed meeting with the teens from the TTCB. I learned that the teens were down-to-earth, awesome people with really big hearts, and they were just like us.
I was a bit anxious about whether or not I would be able to get along with the other students from Kings Bay Y. However, when we first had our meeting in TCC, it was as if we knew each other from before.
You welcomed us in like with family. We sat around the table together, learning about your culture, learning about your roots, your heritage, your customs, and your families.
We are so happy that we have neighbors just like Kings Bay Y and the Turkish Cultural Center to cherish our commonalities, but at the same time, respect our differences. Our new generations are affected by what's happening in our community, but also affected by what's happening globally.
This game is supposed to help us become better and trustworthy of each other, so we could actually start developing our friendship between our religions.
We warmed up much more to each other. Now since we spent the whole afternoon and night together and we actually slept in the same rooms, I feel like we have a closer connection now, and we can actually call each other friends and talk to each other about things.
We come with these prejudices, misconceptions about one another and about each other's faith, our cultures, but it's beyond that. We're all human, and we all have this common bond that all ties us together. In the end, we need to look at our similarities before we judge each other based on our differences.
We're really on the cutting edge of coming up with a model program that can be replicated across North America, that really creates a template for engaging the future leaders, the youth.
Youth can get along and put aside religious and cultural differences to really, become friends and get to know each other.
It doesn't matter what language or what where you come from. It matters the bonds you form between two different ethnicities.
These teen leaders will play a role of mentors to the next generation in this program.
This initiative will start other partnership between the Turkish-Jewish understanding.
In the future, I believe there's going to be a lot more hope for everybody, not just the two religions present here, but the whole world.